This story was experienced by a friend. He apparently had no sense of the supernatural to speak of, but after moving to university and living alone, he suddenly started experiencing frequent episodes of sleep paralysis. Not only that, he received an abnormal number of wrong number calls. He would often find voicemails from an old lady, and once, he even got a voicemail saying, "Dad has passed away," which startled him. One day, as he was dozing off in bed, my friend saw someone running on the balcony and instinctively yelled, "Hey, stop!" Angered by his shout, a man entered his room from the balcony. At first, he thought it was just one person and was thus bold, but it turned out he was not alone on the balcony. More and more entered until eventually 5 or 6 people had surrounded his bed. Then, either out of fear or some other reason, he became unable to move. Unable to move. All he could manage to say was, I'm sorry," over and over. Then, they left the room. Fearing what he might find, he cautiously went out to the balcony. His apartment was on the 5th floor, and there was a wall for emergency escapes between balconies that made it impossible to move between them without breaking it. However, the wall was intact. He convinced himself, it must have been a dream. And just when he had almost forgotten about the dream, he had a drinking party in that room with friends. They were slightly tipsy. Suddenly, one of his friends yelled, "Hey, you," and tried to go out to the balcony. "What's the matter?" he asked. His friend said, "Some guys just ran across the balcony." At that moment, he remembered. He had experienced something similar. And he realized he thought it was a dream and had never mentioned it to anyone.
How was it, everyone? It's a bit scary to think that stories from friends can be this frightening, isn't it? It makes you a little afraid to look out the windows or at the balcony at night. But was it a dream or reality? In the end, what is the truth? Well, have good dreams tonight. Just kidding. Ehehe.